Hello, PDL viewers. Skippy here, back with another matchup. This time we are in playoff semifinals. We are taking on Zav and the Texas Tepigs. Once again, rematch of Week 5, aka Mod Fight Part 2. The winner of this will go on to the finals and fight for the crown of champion. Now, in this matchup, I am 1-2 against Zav all time in Draft League matchups. One of those matchups ended up being due to RNG. Yes, it happens. The other one, I just completely forgot about the potential of Choice Scarf Palafin, and it cost me the game. So, hopefully this changes for our luck. I do have a very good set of Mons here. I think should win me this match. Did have a little bit of a discussion with Zav before we actually got set up for this, and I let him know I have an interesting team built for him. He let me know he has an interesting team built for me as well, so probably something a little off-putting, but we'll end up seeing what kind of weird stuff he brings. He usually brings a couple of weird things, but I'm expecting somewhat of a similar team from the last time. I don't expect to see a whole lot of change from there, maybe like 1 or 2 differences, maybe 3. But outside of that, I think it's mainly going to be the same kind of build, but we'll see. I'm looking forward to seeing what we get here, but I will go ahead and ping Zav and let him know we're ready to go, so I'll see you guys here in a few minutes once we get back to the battle. Best of luck to Zav, best of luck to myself. May the best battler win. Alright, let's get into it. Let's see what we end up seeing here. Best of luck again to Zav. Good luck, have fun, best battler win, and all that fun stuff. Okay, Palafin, Bolt, Quillfish, Tornadus, Lycanroc, and Incin. Interesting. Okay. No Mismag, that's good. Para Quillfish is interesting. We're gonna go ahead and lead with Go-Goat here. I don't know if I like the fact that these mons are the ones that I'm seeing here, but we'll see. I think this is a pretty solid matchup. I don't even remember what I don't even remember what the Terra types are for Quillfish. I didn't really expect to see it coming this week. Let me go ahead and just check that real quick before I lock in my team, because I was not expecting Quillfish. Okay, Quillfish. Oops. Quillfish is Water Ground Fairy. Good to know. Alright, Water Ground Fairy. Good to know. Water Ground Fairy, that's very interesting. I should be fine against it. If it is Intimidate, we do have Gambit. Same with Incin. We do have Defiant Gambit, so we should be fine. Let's see what the lead is. My team, Palafin lead. Okay. Palafin lead. I like this. Palafin, Ice Punch. I definitely don't Terra here. I can see if it is... I can see what it wants to be. I'm going to go ahead and Leech Seed right off the bat. I don't see him going anything but Flip Turn here. He just goes ahead and switches. Yep, makes sense. Minshew. What is that? It's the Torn. Okay. We do get a Leech Seed off on the Torn, so that's good. We get some chip on it. Tornadus, Therian. If it's Assault Vest, Bleak Wind can do some damage, but we don't do anything back to it. I don't see the Mismag there, so I'm inclined to go for Gambit. We're gonna go for Gambit. Gambit switch in. He could knock off. If he does knock off, that's a little bit annoying, but We'll work around that. He has no way of getting rid of rocks, so I can get free stealth rocks here. He does U-turn. U-turn goes down to 307. 13%, so that it's not timid. Interesting. Powder. Okay. Powder is the Quillfish. Does not intimidate Quillfish. Okay. Now this could be water, ground. I think it was ground. Shoot. I didn't write down what its terra types were. Shoot. If it's ground, it can be ground. It can be fairy. I got 30 seconds or so. Quillfish. It's a physical wall. Terra ground. I think I can get, let's see, Terra Blast, Terra Ground from a 252 Adamant. Is it 2-shot? I'm gonna go ahead and get my Stealth Rocks up. Taunts! Well, that's annoying. Honestly, fair play, fair play. No Terra either. And we are going to get just under full. Okay, so it is taunt. Good to know. I can probably go... If this is an offensive set, it's a little annoying. But I think I can kowtow cleave here and feel pretty good about myself. Because I don't want to switch right... I'm not going to switch right away. I'm going to go for kowtow cleave and hope he's Terra Fairy. He flip turns. Okay. Flip turn does from 351 to 297. So from 99 to 84. Okay. Flip turn. From an Adamant max attack set? No. That is uninvested. Okay. Goes right back into Minshew, right back into the Torn. We're gonna get a kowtow cleave off. That does half damage. That does half. Okay. Tornadus Therian. If it's a pivot set, kowtow cleave does roughly half anyway. What does he have that switches into that? He doesn't really have anything that switches into it, so I can go ahead and go for kowtow cleave again. Goes hard switch. What switches into a kowtow cleave? Ensign, maybe? No. The Quillfish, again. This will do damage, I think. That was not a crit. It is Rocky Helmet. Okay. I think it might be a standard Quillfish set, then. That did a lot more than I expected it to. That did roughly just under 50. I did just under 50. I'm gonna kowtow cleave again. I don't think he might taunt again. I'm gonna force him to taunt again. If he doesn't taunt, then that's good. He does Terra. Do we see Terra ground here? He could Spikes, which should be annoying. He has Terra Fairy. Okay, good. Iron Head does KO this thing, though. He does go for a Spikes. That's okay. We get up a layer of Stealth Rocks that he can't remove, which is good. And that means we can see if he's Boots or AV. I did think Hazard Stack was a thing. We go for Iron Head here. He does Spikes again, so we are going to pick up the knockout onto Quillfish. We do have 2 layers of Spikes up. I'm going to write that down real quick. We do take down Bandit, KO, Quillfish. so that's big. We got rid of the Quillfish. We are at 269, nice, HP. We're at roughly 3/4. He could go into Incineroar. He goes into Minshew. He goes back into Torn, and it is not Boots. It has got to be AV. Okay, I'm gonna Kowtow Cleave again because nothing likes a Kowtow Cleave. He is Heat Wave. Okay. It does not KO. We go from 269 to 131. We just barely do not pick up the KO on it. The 131, so 76 to 37 from Tornadus. 269. That is 168. So that has some investment in there. Okay. I can go ahead and Sucker Punch here. I see no reason why I don't Sucker Punch. Gambit is already putting in work. If he goes for U-turn or another Heat Wave, we knock it out, which is big. We do get the Sucker, so we're going to take down the Torn as well. That is huge. That is huge. Okay. No Regenerator. That's big. So Quillfish and Torn are both down. He goes back into the Palafin. I'm pretty sure he's not Boots, so that's interesting to note. I'm pretty sure I can just go into Suicune on Palafin Hero Choice Band. Yeah, I have 2 layers of spikes up. I gotta keep that in mind. We are at 100%. I am going to go into Fungal here. How much does Grass Knot do? 35%? What if it's 252 specs? What if it is 252 specs modest? Grass Knot is a 2-shot if that is the case. I am actually going to make a hard switch into Go-Goat. I'm gonna make a hard switch into Go-Goat. He goes Agility. Oh! That means he's probably a bulky set. Okay. Agility is interesting. How much does an Ice Punch do from this if it is Adamant max attack? Adamant, it is not... It is not... If it's Expert Belt, then it can KO. We're at 402 HP. We're at 90. It's a roll to KO here. We can go for a Leaf Blade. I'm gonna go for a Leaf Blade. His Zen Headbutt. That is a 2-shot. We do get the Leaf Blade off, and it does massive damage. And then it's a berry. Uh-oh. What is that? Lychee Berry. Okay, so he's at +1. Okay. That is a interesting set. Oh, man. There's Lychee Berry. He's at +1. Probably Adamant. From Go-Goat here. Do I need Go-Goat for anything? I would like it for the Raging Bolt, so we are going to make a switch. It's Zen Headbutt. What if we switch into Fungal here? I can switch freely into Fungal. It'll be fine. I do want Go-Goat for Raging Bolt. I do have to remember, this thing is at +2 speed, so it is at a large amount of speed. What do we see? We see a Zen Headbutt again. That's fine. It does this down to 210 after spikes. We get back up to 235. We're at 235. We're at 59. I should be able to live at least 1 and go for rest. We're going to go for rest. If he has Grass Knot, that's props to him. I'm assuming he's probably Wave Crash or Jet Punch last. Because we've seen Agility, we've seen Zen Headbutt. 35 to 109. We do get the rest off, that's huge. We go back to full. So we see Agility, Zen Headbutt. Lychee Berry was an interesting move, honestly. Go for Sleep Talk here. He's doing 173, okay. Sleep Talk Scald would be huge here. Scald, burn. That's a 2-shot from here. We do not get the burn. So he might be like Cobra Cloak. No, he was Lychee Berry. What am I talking about? What am I talking about over here? If I can get another Scald, then it might be GG's for the Palafin. I mean, even Ice Beam would do enough damage, I think. We do get the Scald. Suicune is going to take up the KO on the Palafin. So that threat is gone. That is huge. We get back up over half HP. The KO spikes. That's the Raging Bull. Yep. Now, we do see the booster. What booster is it? Is it booster speed? It is booster special attack. Okay. Raging Bolt. If it isn't Calm Mindset, Thunderbolt does KO us here, but we do wake up. If he has any speed investment, then he outspeeds. He would need to be... How much speed to outspeed us? 84? Do I need this for anything else? I do need this for Instant or Lycanroc, so I'm going to make... I'm gonna make a switch. How much does this do to Gliscor? Dragon Pulse KOs right now. Dragon Pulse could KO right now. But if it doesn't... I mean... Yeah, we're gonna make the switch. We're gonna go into Zap. We're gonna make the switch. We're gonna make the aggressive switch into Zap and go for an Earthquake. I'm expecting a Calm Mind. We do see the Calm Mind. Okay. I can go ahead and EQ here for free. I'm gonna go ahead and EQ. It is chipped with Stealth Rock. I have to keep that in mind. So Earthquake is a guaranteed 2 KO no matter what happens here. But we get the guaranteed first move because we do have enough speed that we should be able to outspeed. Yeah, we do outspeed 252. What about Timid? Yeah, we do outspeed it. We outspeed it no matter what. So unless it has some bulk investment, then if it's bulky, then I think we're fine anyway. Earthquake does do massive, massive damage. We do see a Dragon Pulse, so we're probably going down here. We live! Zap! You lived a +1 from a Raging Bolt with booster energy? What a Chad! This guy is a Chad! Hard switch! What's he gonna go into? Wilkins! Wilkins! Incineroar! It is Intimidate. Okay, okay. It is Intimidate. This should still do massive damage here. Okay, it does roughly half. Okay. Incineroar. Intimidate. It does a little bit less than half, so it's definitely got some physical defense in there. I am going to go ahead and U-turn. I don't think he has Fake Out, and I don't think Fake Out does that much. No, Fake Out doesn't KO here, so I can go for a U-turn and get some nice pivot off. He doesn't Fake Out. We get a critical hit. Oh! Oh, man, that's nasty. All right, we're gonna go back into Fungal here. We do get some chip off onto Fungal, but that's okay. We're gonna see what he wants to go for here. Goes for knockoff. Okay. We go down to 60, but I can rest here if I want. How much does Suicune do here with Ice Beam? Okay, Suicune against max special defense. Incineroar does roughly 30 to 37. I don't think it's that much, unless I got a really low roll with Life Score, which I don't think I did. Let me think. It's roughly at a quarter. So I think a Scald is probably my best play here. We're going to go for Scald. We do wake up here. We do wake up. He doesn't switch. Scald is going to pick up the KO. Okay. And we know the Raging Bolt does have Calm Mind. It's probably got Thunderclap. I know it has Dragon Pulse. The KO Spikes does make an appearance. So we are in... I'm gonna go ahead and just Ice Beam here and give him Fungal, because I do have Go-Goat still, and I have a number of ways to defeat that Lycanroc. If he goes for Thunderclap, great. If not, then I think it's GG. He does go for Thunderclap, so he is going to pick up the KO. Suicune did more than enough here. I am going to go into Ogerpon. I think Ogerpon can just set up onto this Raging Bolt. It is a Calm Mind set with Raging Bolts. I think I can get a Swords Dance off and then Trailblaze. Inactive. Yeah, I live whatever it hits me with. I can go into Ogerpon and we can get a Swords Dance. We're going to Swords Dance here, and then Trailblaze. Oh, the Thunderclap predicts! We do get a Swords Dance off. That is huge for Ogerpon. We are at +2. This is going to do massive damage no matter what I hit him with, so I'm just going to go ahead and Trailblaze. Free +2 for Bingus. Massive, massive plays. And we should take out the Raging Bolt here no matter what is the build for it. He does go for Thunderclap again. He does very, very minimal damage. We do take it out. And we are at +1, so we outspeed the Lycanroc. So it's gonna have to go for Accelerock, and Accelerock doesn't KO us, even if it's Choice Band and max speed. That's also that's base Lycanroc, actually. Hang on, I'm looking at the wrong Lycanroc set. Accelerock, I don't think it KOs. We're at 224. 68, it actually does. That's crazy. Well, we'll see how much he does here. No matter what, Accelerock does not KO. Bingus is gonna pick up the second KO and take down the Lycanroc. I am going to move on and tie up the series at 2-2. GG's to Zav. Very interesting build this week. I was not expecting a lot of what you brought, but I gotta say, very intuitive builds. Bringing a very similar Raging Bolt set to the previous time that we battled was probably not the best idea, because that thing scared the crap out of me, and I had Az specifically there to try and check it and as best as possible. Palafin, I would have thought it would have been a similar set to last week as well, but man, great prep, very good prep. I feel like I just got lucky with the Gambit plays. Obviously, taunt kind of screwed me up, and spikes were not very fun, but I was prepared for it. Again, GG's to Zav. I really hope we get the battle again next season to try to maybe give myself a little bit of a lead in this head-to-head matchup we have going. Very happy that we could get this rematch in and for playoffs. Very similar mirror to last season, but all in all, great game. And we're going to be heading to finals next week. So check back next week. Take care, everyone. Thank you all for joining, and peace.